Hey mama, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing 5 things that helped me overcome postpartum depression. Let's unpack together, mama. Hey mama, welcome back. I'm Soraya Michelle. If you're new here, I am the mom wellness coach. I help moms to live their best motherly lives while overcoming some of the hardest mental challenges of life. Go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified of all new uploads. You can walk in your purpose with the Most High as your guide and me as your coach. Now's the time, mama. Okay, mama, let's jump right in. So, these 5 things, when I slack on them, I become very dysregulated. And so overcoming postpartum depression is it's very important to make sure that you are doing what you need to do to remain emotionally regulated. So these 5 things are what I did to be able to remain in that place. So number 1, journaling. Now, sometimes people make it kind of complicated with journaling. It's really not that complicated. Literally, journaling could even mean you write down one thing about how you felt that day or what you went through or something like that. Now, there are some journaling prompts that can get the thoughts flowing. The good thing about journaling is that nobody else is going to read this. This is literally just to get your thoughts out of your mind. So it doesn't have to be cute. It doesn't have to be anything for anybody. It's just what's in your head. Just put it down on paper. And it could even be, I know one thing that works for me is even if I'm reading something, personally for me, it's usually the Bible. So I can write something about what I read. And that comes naturally to me personally, but I don't expect it to come naturally to everybody. So like I said, it doesn't have to be cute or anything fancy. Just write what you feel, write what you think, and then go online and think of different journal prompts, which I think that video is also going to be coming because I actually have some journal prompts myself that I have seen work for me and other moms as well. So I'll provide those for you guys as well at a later date. Just let me know if you guys are even interested in that. So, yeah. All right. The next one, number 2, for me is my prayer life. And the reason why that's so important is because the Most High, for me in my life, is my best friend. And it took a long time to get to that point. So it took a lot of work, hard work, and tears, and just like really hard times to get to that point. But he knows everything about me. And so telling him all my secrets, like even the ugly ones, I mean, and even to this day, sometimes I have a hard time with like releasing those things. But like those ugly things that you don't want anybody else to know, he wants to know those things. And that is what releasing those ugly things that I are in my heart and mind made all the difference for me in overcoming postpartum depression. That made all the difference for me in overcoming postpartum depression. Okay, so the next one. So we came from prayer. Now we're going to talk about meditation on the word. I actually have a Bible verse to go with this one. Proverbs 3, verse 7. Let me get it in front of me here so that I can see. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. So Proverbs just says what it says and it means what it says. And you don't have to think of anything to add to it because that's what it means. And so it just is. Don't be wise in your own eyes. You didn't create this world, and you didn't even create you. And so it's so important to realize that, like, first of all, you are not the most wise person. You may have wisdom and knowledge, but you should always be teachable. And what does it say? When you are not wise in your own eyes and think that you're the most wise person, you listen to your elders and stuff like that, it brings health to your body and nourishment to your bones. And so when we think about postpartum depression, we have to remember this is an illness. This is a physical, actual ailment in your body that your hormones are out of whack. This is something that needs to be fixed, something that needs to be worked out. This is something that you need to go to the doctor for or eat better for, And so for me, meditation on the word does that because it helps me to realize, okay, when I am completely lost in my mind, I can think that I have something to fall back on. And when I can't hear the Most High's voice clearly, then I always know that I can open up the word and that he is going to speak to me through his word. Okay, so the next one, taking a 5 to 10 minute time out. We are on number 4 here. Taking a 5 to 10 minute time out. Ideally for me, when I was going through postpartum depression, ideally it was really actually 30 minutes to an hour, but I understand that all moms are not able to do that. Like right now in my situation, I'm not able to take a 30-minute to an hour break at this point right now. But I know I can take 5 to 10 minutes, just like to be alone for really quickly, just to get a breath, sometimes you just have to let the kids do what they're doing. Like, as long as they're not in a situation where they're going to hurt themselves or anything like that, just take a second and be like, whew, okay. And then go back at it, Like I say, ideally, 30 minutes to an hour would be great because then you can kind of woosah, then recover, and then think about getting back into it. But taking 5 to 10 minutes each day just to meditate on the word, just to look at the wall, even if it is look at the wall or look at the sky, whatever it is, just take that time just to say, hey, whoa, okay, I'm a little overwhelmed. Let me take a break real quick. Okay, so number 5, eating good food. So this actually goes 2 ways. So eating good food, y'all, in the last video, I talked about the bottomless pit. First of all, as a matter of fact, go watch that video because it talks about the symptoms and how to know that postpartum depression is what you're dealing with. So go watch that. Go watch it. All right. So, eating good food. It goes 2 ways. It's important to eat good food that tastes good. And like I said, I was talking about the bottomless pit in that other video. I had a bottomless pit. But when you think about eating good food, when you nourish your body with good food, you don't always feel so hungry. You're nourished. There's a difference between hunger and hungry for nutrients. So eating good food that actually has nutrients in it, you won't be so hungry all the time. And that shooketh. When I tell you shooketh, when I started eating healthier and I realized, whoa, I'm not hungry all the time. There's that. And then also the second part of this, eating good food just because it makes you happy, not just making good food that's healthy, but making that healthy food taste good with seasonings and spices and herbs that actually are good for you, but they also make your food taste good. And so, so there's that. It's just a whole thing that makes me really excited to figure out how to medicate myself with food that tastes good and just is good and is good for yourself. And so all of that, even though there's certain things that's not really the best for me that I do still enjoy, so I'm not going to pretend like I don't, but that's basically it. So I actually have a bonus for you. I lied. I'm so sorry. I lied. I have a bonus. Number 6, spending fun time with my family. So I know as moms, sometimes it's hard to find that fun time because you're always just like doing something. There's always something that needs to be done that you can make more fun for the kids and everything like that. But what you don't realize is that you're missing out on moments to be able to have fun and experience fun times with your children and any other family members that you have that are in your corner. Not toxic people. We're not talking about toxic people. Don't like go trying to like, seek out your toxic family members so that you can spend time with them and have fun and old whatever, like reminisce on the old days and stuff like. No, don't do that. Don't open those doors. But what you can do is make sure that you are spending lots of fun time with your kids. These are moments that you won't be able to get back from your kids when they're this young and stuff like that. So just finding time to laugh and have fun with your kids and family that's not like super organized or anything like that. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy, nothing to super plan out. Be spontaneous, Anyways, yeah, so that's everything for today, okay? So the next video will be a story time about how I overcame postpartum depression in the midst of a postpartum depression. So this was my little list. The next one is going to be a story time. So y'all just get ready to hear that story. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye. One more thing, mamas. Shoot me a comment below with anything else you want to talk about. Also, let me know if you have any questions. I will do my best to respond. Remember to like and subscribe. And if this video helped you in any way, share it with a friend that needs a reminder to take care of their mental wellness. See you in the next one.